Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Miyogi, and it's been a long time, but welcome back once again to another playlist showcase of the Crew Motorfest. Season 6 has just dropped at the start of this month, and we've already been 2 weeks in. We're already on the third week of the start of this new season. And I think it's about high time that I actually get to showcase what the new playlist is all about. Yes, I know other content creators have already showcased it at launch, but you know me, I have my own time of doing things. I have my own way of doing things. And well, now is that time. So Adriana here right now is at Hanauma Racetrack, the only racetrack here in Oahu. Prior to this update. The reason why I say prior is that there is actually a new track that has already come in. And let me just go through the playlist. And yes, we are going to set the playlist now.
Time for some action. What is next in line?
Alright, so from here we're gonna let Kara take us there. Let's wait for her commentary as we leave the first ever racetrack of the island, going over to the second one, and I just went the wrong way. I'm lost. It's clear that I have not memorized Oahu at all ever since the launch of this game. I feel so bad.
Two bulls face each other proudly in the Maui sun, symbolizing the intense speed clash that awaits you. What do you think? This was generated by a cousin of mine.
Who, ChatGPT?
Poetry, but talking to you about playlists, now that I can do. Motorfest takes on the colors of Red Bull, the most energetic brand in motorsport. They've been investing in iconic racing disciplines for decades, teaming up with the most successful manufacturers. But they also sponsor more than 500 extraordinary athletes who represent the brand in their respective sports. We can't introduce them all to you, but our playlist host, Becky Evans, went to meet some of them in her show, Motorfest, the podcast. They're all specialists in the various motorsports you're about to enjoy.
Oh hey, this is new.
A brand new playground at the summit of Maui, a world of molten lava and burning rubber. This one comes from my software. I couldn't help myself.
That was a new aesthetical motif at that roundabout on the freeway. So there's a lot of visual fidelity that happened around the map outside of the playlist that Ivory Tower has incorporated into the islands. And I'd say they did an absolutely great of a job. I like how through each update the game is graphically improving so much from when we first started. It shows that they're not just after content. They really want to flesh out the area to make it that much of a beautiful experience. Ever since TDU, Hawaii has had a special place in my heart. And no, it's not just because of Vajo Grande. How much more? Okay, 4 kilometers left, and we're gonna do a bit of an up. Yo! I never seen that before. Red, blue, yellow, definitely primary colors. Yeah, it's absolutely red. Hey, look, it's the big Red Bull can. I wonder what happens if I pass by it. Yo! What was that? Huh?
Hi boys and girls, Becky Evans here. I'm joining Motorfest for this new playlist, and I didn't come alone. Red Bull sets up at the summit of Maui on a playground dedicated to every possible racing discipline. We love it. In this playlist, you get to become a pro at every discipline and find out which discipline is the best. Can a motocross bike beat a rally car? Can an AGP beat an aeroplane? It's up to you to take on the craziest challenges and answer the questions that everyone's asking. And I won't be the only one hosting this playlist. Motorsport stars will join us and give you all of their tips and stories. It's shaping up nicely. Let's go. Let's begin the Red Bull experience.
I didn't see Verstappen on the list, huh?
The clash of disciplines starts now. To get the full experience, check out Sounds of Red Bull, the new track list in the music player.
Oh, so we have a podcast on the playlist. Ooh.
We start this Red Bull playlist with a rallycross race. Let's see how the Ford Puma Hybrid will fare against other rally monsters, like the Audi Quattro, the Citroën C3, or the Focus RS. But before that, we take a look at Motorfest, the podcast.
Oh, okay, so there is a podcast in between each event. Neat. Kinda glad that they did this partnership with Red Bull to make this very unique of an experience. Kind of feels like you are immersed into the world of true motorsports, not motorsports that is, built up by Motorfest itself. It's the real thing, it's the real deal.
Hey guys, welcome to Motorfest, the podcast. Here I get real with Red Bull athletes to tell us about the intensity of motorsports and the love they feel for it. And let's talk about Rallycross, which is the theme of the first playlist event. For the occasion, I asked two of the most exciting Rallycross names about their ideal car. Here are the Hanson brothers. Guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Timmy, if you were to describe your ultimate dream machine, what would it be?
Something like, what they have in Pikes Peak. A lot of power, a lot of suspension travel, being able to jump really far.
Kevin, over to you.
Like really long suspension travel, so you can jump like crazy. Rebel livery, red.
Yep, okay, makes sense. The car you're about to drive meets a lot of Kevin and Timmy's criteria. I hope you guys will love it. Oh, and to listen to the full podcast, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Just go to the Sounds of Red Bull tracklist of your music player.
Oh,
Enjoy
neat.
the race.
Neat. So maybe, I wouldn't actually showcase the podcast itself, but you guys, if you have Motorfest, you know what to do.
Welcome to the Red Bull Playground, boys and girls. Becky Evans here, improvising as the voice of the playlist. Ray Waller, the official voice of the festival, is bedridden, but don't worry, he'll be back soon. I'll be commentating on what you see, and don't blink because things are going to happen fast.
I'm actually glad that we start off with a rallycross event. Finally, this type of discipline gets some love. Like, we barely have anything that has to do with rallycross from the past playlists, other than that one with the Audi S1. I mean A1? Or was it A? No, it's not the A3.
Are entering a tunnel for the first time.
I'm sorry to the Puma. I'm sorry, Alfandro. Almost pulled the Paul Walker there. I hope he's okay.
They have to adapt their driving to the tarmac.
Ah.
It's a cross-terrain race, just like this playlist, mixing all the disciplines of racing.
I'm glad it's top 3, cause wow, how the Puma handles? Oh, correction, the Puma. I want to say Puma, but then again, my inner Asian is gonna be resonating. The Puma handles quite uniquely.
Second lap, ladies and gentlemen. I've always wanted to say that. In my last podcast, Timmy Hanson explained how essential it is to gather enough speed, keep the nose up, and land flat for a successful jump. Woohoo! Looks like this one listened to the podcast.
Oh, I didn't. It's just pure instinct. I need to get it. I need to go and pass Fujinoda though. Alright, this is a stock Puma, so I don't have buffs.
On the grid today, I see the Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro, the 2016 World Champion, has started in first position. But the big surprise, undoubtedly the Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1, the brand's first electrified rally car.
Oh, it's electric. It's an e-rally. Alright, get good, Miyogi. We need to place at least third.
Last round, boys and girls.
Don't go too fast or I'm gonna die. Oh, they're launching their NOS at the same exact time as I do. Oh god. Sorry for Genoda. No! GG's! Made it!
That's one way to start a playlist and a great way to prepare for our first speed clash.
My god! Woo! The difficulty now just went a little higher. Hey, we are all sporting the Red Bull outfit. Then again, podium is good, but I feel I could have done better.
It's time for a first clash of disciplines. 2 disciplines, 2 paths. Choose your discipline and prove that it can set the fastest time.
Ah, so it's kind of like what we did with Donut Media, the Donut Media playlist. So you just have to pick. What? Oh, do I really have to? If I must. Oh god, it's all the way up there.
Becky, your turn.
Choose your ride. Choose your vehicle. Each vehicle has its own path. Try every vehicle category. I love how that last picture was framed at. It really feels a bit surrealistic. Okay, so this one, from what I can see, the dirt class. So it is the Puma or the motocross bike. Obviously, we're gonna go for the Puma.
Alright, boys and girls, I'm super excited because we get to see the first clash of motorsports. We're staying in the dirt, and you know the first opponent because we already saw it in action, the Puma. But for the second, you'll have to listen to my last interview.
Hi, I'm Robbie Madison. I'm freestyle motocross rider. I've done a lot of cool stunts.
As a champion athlete and stunt performer, what does flirting with the limit mean for you?
To me, flirting with the limit is like being in the moment. When you're able to flirt with the limit, you're operating at the full maximum potential that you're able to operate. That's the pinnacle, right? That's peak performance.
And you guys, are you ready to flirt with the limits? Team Hansen or Team Madison? Which side are you on?
Performance-wise, I know I would feel at home with the Puma. Because from my experience with motocross, speed-wise, they have a very low speed latency. But then again, these are loaned vehicles. These are not my personally tuned vehicles. I'm gonna play it safe and redeem myself. I'll go with the Puma.
The Ford Puma. Now you know better than anyone what this machine is capable of.
Not that I don't like bikes or two-wheel vehicles, I'm just really a four-wheel kind of guy.
You're witnessing a real speed clash. The first one to the finish is the winner. Right now, the bike and the car are on the same course, but to keep things fair, they'll diverge onto separate routes, designed to let each vehicle work to its full potential.
And then suddenly, I should have went with the bike because it has a shorter route and would give me the better advantage.
Straight ahead for the car, right for the motorcycle. The KTM definitely has the advantage of airtime. She's much better at jumping. But the Puma can deal with asphalt and is more reliable on straights.
Well, duh, because it's four wheels.
Strong points. Which one will exploit theirs best?
Am I leading? Oh!
To the vehicle, dirt requires reflexes, but above all, instinct. Making the right choices quickly is the key to surviving the race.
Oh, I noticed that the Puma, though, is a bit struggling by a hair against the KTM. I'm in trouble. Oh, god damn it, he's leading! He's leading by a hair. Gotta get good. Again. Also, have you noticed the tachometer is uniquely customized just for this event alone? I wonder if the old events get a bit of visual upgraded treatment just like the ones that we got ever since the Maui update. Oh damn it, he's ahead! How? How did he just...
And the KTM wins!
What? That's a lot of... You know what? I'm switching sides. Oh wait, never mind. It's timed. Okay, so I was 2 seconds behind. You know what? We're gonna do that one again. Ow! Are you okay, my dude? Dude in the motorbike, are you okay? He must be having a head concussion. My chassis just literally landed on top of his head. I think he's about to die. I hope not. I don't want to have a... I don't want to have a homicide case on top of me just because we just, you know, conspicuously landed on top of each other. Okay, he's alive. What? So I'll take it. It's a bit scripted, but it's better than nothing. And at least you could visually see your rival instead of just second guess it based on your location. Where'd he go? Okay, good, he's behind, which means I'm leading on the time. Don't hit the walls this time!
Rally beats motocross. We've got our answer, boys and girls.
I was about to do it a second time, my god.
The dirt chapter is finished. We're moving on to asphalt vehicles.
Hey!
We start quietly, and I use big quotation marks, with a little warm-up ride on a racing bike.
Aww.
to the podcast studio. Listen to this, folks. What you're hearing is the sound of the KTM RC 16 2022 version, and that's my guess for today. 4 cylinders, 1,000 cubic centimeters, 250 horsepower for just 346 pounds. Take a look at this dynamic marvel and get ready to drive in the time attack. Don't forget, when you're driving along the coast of Maui or the streets of Honolulu, you can listen to all the podcast episodes on the Sounds of Red Bull track list. Now, time to unleash the moto racing power.
Of course, she's obligated to plug the podcast. Okay, so this one's a time attack now. But with a bike. Oh, we're using a different bike outfit. I see.
Pay attention, boys and girls. This event can seem simple, but it's crucial for our driver. A time attack to test whether the driver can handle the next clash of disciplines.
Watch me. Oh my god, it's 3 laps.
The Glass Bend is undoubtedly a playground landmark, and no lie, it's definitely not safe.
I am tempted to actually go through the glass bend myself. But then again, I'm gonna lose out on the ideal racing line.
The RC16 is a little marvel. We had to wait until 2017 to see the RB KTM factory join the competition. The brand has won everything in other competitions, so it was time to see them take on moto racing.
There are lots of places for me to unleash the entire tank on the straight. And a lot of corners for me to recover said NOS prior to said long straights. Oh! I nearly grazed my shoulder there. No, don't go to the dirt. That's what they want you to do. Unlike with cars though, with bikes you really have to maximize the whole out and out thing. This feels a bit like Suzuka. Oh, nice!
The driver can either play it safe and keep this vehicle, or roll the dice with something unknown. It's an agonizing decision.
I thought I failed that. Yo, why am I rocking the Johnny Cage sunglasses? Okay guys, so I just took a bit of a break and now we are back. Let us actually continue now with the rest of the playlist. I believe we're gonna go into a new one in a moment.
Clash of disciplines in sight. When a racing bike meets a racing car, it's a real battle for the asphalt.
Ooh, bike versus car then. Alright, where is that playlist? Oh, it's the other side. Alright. This one we're gonna be selecting again. We did the KTM earlier. Now we're gonna go with the race car.
For the next one, we'll put two disciplines in a head-to-head race and see which one crosses the line first. Racing car or racing bike? Which one is the best? Will it be the beautiful Ferrari 488 in its circuit version or the KTM RC16 that we all know has great skills? I'm leaning towards the bike. It's lighter and its top speed flirts with 224 miles per hour. It's the logical choice. But aren't we here to defy the laws of logic? Racing car addicts, it's up to you to prove otherwise.
Wait, so you're telling me that... Oh, wait, I'm still given the choice. From how Becky described it, it's like we're being forced into the Ferrari 488 AF Corsa. Because she's leaning onto this, and then is asking us to prove her otherwise. So... okay, we'll play her game. We'll prove her otherwise.
Ferrari meets Red Bull.
I noticed though that Ferrari's wing is not in the Red Bull color scheme. Is that right?
No individual courses today. It's a pure face-off on a circuit designed for both vehicles. So I don't want to hear any sore losers complaining. May the best win.
Right, if anything here in Motorfest, the bikes are pretty much nerfed in the long straights. And speaking of nerf, I always wanted to do that.
On track this evening, the KTM RC16 takes on the Ferrari 488 GT3. 600 horsepower for 2,777 pounds for the Italian machine, while the Austrian stallion boasts only 217 horsepower, but for 346 pounds, not insignificant.
Never was and never will be. That lightweight is an absolute
The car
multiplier.
and the bike can both turn well at speed, but it's the exit of the turn and the entry into the next one that will be decisive.
Nah, Ferrari's got this, bro. I mean, come on, look. Look at the leg gap. Gap is already proving otherwise. This is not even a challenge. Now, if I was at a KTM, now that would be a challenge. Me trying to keep up in a Ferrari 488 with just two wheels. Oh, and it's also a sprint, I just realized. Oh, and we're taking it out of the Red Bull track. Yeah, once we get to a high-speed
This
section...
of the course isn't a track. It's been specially resurfaced to provide a little extra speed.
Yeah, to my favor.
Look at the volcano smoke. So cool. Regardless of who wins, this clash has a lot to live up to.
Oh, I love how planted the Ferrari is. I'm able to do gutter runs on the
The
exits.
Ferrari, standard bearer of racing cars, has just put an end to the discussion.
Always has and always has been and never will be. Oh, it's just right across the road.
Radio Flash. Hear all the insights on the world of racing on Sounds of Red Bull, the official channel of motorsport.
Oh, pfft. Kara's just plugging the podcast again. Huh? RB20? Yeah, and I'm on 515. RB20 already? Alpha GP?
Hey boys and girls. I hope you can keep up because we're about to go hard with the elite of motorsports, the AGP. Cars that can easily go up to 220 miles per hour. And because we always want more in this playlist, we add boost gauges. It's going to be strategic. And as always, I did my homework and talked all things racing with a pro driver. You might know him, Yuki Tsunoda.
Could you break down what you feel your driving style is for us watching you on the screen?
My dad used to teach me a lot about braking. Definitely, I like to adapt braking. Recently, last two Grand Prix was a bit too much sometimes, and yeah, unfortunately, a couple of times went to the wall. You know, feels great when you feel the G-force. You know, with the maximum longitudinal G-force when you have nailed the great braking.
And beside braking hard, be focused at the start. It's decisive for the rest of the race.
Drivers are focused. The start is imminent. Let's go!
Okay, so it performs similarly to how it was back in Donks vs Lowrider.
Using boosts in the right place at the right time will be decisive.
Ow! There's 4 of us. Earlier was just one-on-ones. I might have a problem with this.
Second lap.
So I can only use up to 2 boosts at a time, just so I could maximize my speed gains. Is it raining? Oh my god, it's raining! This is gonna be bad.
It's raining. It's going to be a completely different race from now on.
Oh, so it is. So that wasn't like unpredicted. It was scripted. It was scripted to rain when you reach lap 3 to give a bit of a quote-unquote challenge. But it actually again played in my favor.
The RB AGP Museum is on this circuit. 4 generations, RB 13, 14, 18 and 20. 7 years of evolution from Renault to Honda engines. Between them, these 4 account for more than 70 podiums.
Wow! That win streak though. GG's Red Bull. 70 podiums? My god. Okay, that I felt the understeer.
Ultimate lap. Drivers, if you've got any extra nitro, now's the time to use it.
No, I'm saving it. I got 2 spots where I want to use it, and it's not here. I love how the reflection of the rain's reflection is reflecting onto my tires when I am not on maximum speed.
Superb victory. Proof that RB AGP just keeps getting better and better.
I just noticed though, the RB20 has some sort of active aero system going on at the back. I like it. It's a shame I don't see Verstappen on the list, because it would have been fun to do one-on-one with Verstappen.
You've just discovered the RB20. You can keep it for what follows, but you can also opt for a vehicle that's a little less earthbound. The choice is yours.
Oh my god, are you telling me F1 versus airplane? I missed my stop. Oh my god, it's real. Oh, that's cute.
Back to the podcast, guys. As you've seen, the playground is a motorsports paradise, but there's still a place that we haven't experienced so far. The sky. I was lucky enough to feature Luke Chapella, Red Bull Air Race pilot, famous for being the first to land a plane on the very tiny helipad 600 feet in the air.
I'd love to know more about the bullseye stunt. There's an attempt, and then the plane like bounces and you keep going, and I had a heart attack and was like, oh my god.
I almost got a heart attack on the first one as well. It took me like 650 practice landings before I went for the actual landing on the helipad. So for an athlete to come out from what I thought was a failure, but that was quite challenging.
So cool. The video is online. You have to check it out. The next race is the most experimental of the playlist.
Was that a real video or is that a Motorfest thing?
Place your bets.
Nah, I'm sticking with the RB20.
This is the second time that Red Bull is loaning you the RB20. You'll start to make a Dutchman jealous.
Where's the plane at? Where's the plane at?
Unsurprisingly, the AGP has
there
an
it is.
advantage on startup, but once the plane is airborne, it's a different story.
Okay, it's just a 3-lap time attack in the AGP.
If you're a Red Bull addict, you'll probably know that this isn't the first time an AGP and a plane have been put on the same grid. Last time, it was in a straight line in a drag race.
That sounds something like Forza did, not Motorfest.
Here the plane will have to make very tight turns if it wants to keep up with the AGP, which is much more accustomed to doing so. That's really exciting!
Oh, you cheeky little bugger!
We enter the second lap.
Oh, hell no! That was scripted! That's like a second plane that spawned in. Like, you think it shoot up straight into the lead if you're not noticing it, but if you had your eyes on the rear view camera before entering the tunnel...
The RB20 on the track today, certainly more so than its aerial rival. Stressed for 10G and capable of reaching 975 meters per minute, its size makes it the perfect aerobatic aircraft. Let's hope our pilot will give us a taste.
How many planes are in this shot, though? I see you right there. I passed you. There's no way you're gonna shoot up in the lead, bro. God damn it!
Oh boy, they're neck and neck.
We're not. Y'all can't fool me. At least it didn't make us go against a powerboat. That would have been much more unfair for the powerboat, I mean. Oh, it's doing an exhibition around the bridge. Ah, cheeky little bugger. No drift. Good. In the chicane.
This succession of turns is tricky.
Nos it. Where'd he go?
When it comes to speed, the AGPs play in a different division.
10 seconds ahead. Okay, so I kind of won that. As much as I want to try it out on the plane, based on my last experience with Ocean and Sky, yeah, no.
One more clash to close this Red Bull playlist. This one is big.
Already?
Confronting two disciplines is not enough. So Motorfest and Red Bull are offering you the choice of three. Which is the best? Becky asked our Red Bull athletes what they think.
Oh, so it's a three-way discipline now. Oh wait, from what I'm seeing, MotoGP, Alpha GP, and Rallycross. Interesting. Speed War.
In your honest opinion, between rally, AGP, and motor racing, which is the most intense discipline? The one that brings the craziest sensations?
I think it's motor racing, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I think F1. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd go for Formula One.
Rallycross, moto racing, or AGP? Here comes the ultimate challenge of the playlist, but also the end of the podcast. But I'm never far away. I'm always on the air. You find all the podcasts on the Sounds of Red Bull tracklist. And then, I don't know why, but I feel like we'll see each other again soon. It's off to the apex of the playlist.
Foreshadowing? Also, hold up. No love for Rallycross? This is an obvious answer. This one is a second obvious. Really, no love for Rallycross. Alright, guess I'm going for the underdogs.
The Ford Fiesta replaced another Ford at short notice. The Puma missed weight.
Oh, here we go.
Who will cross the line first in this head-to-head race? Answer in, about a few minutes. The rally car has already changed its course to reach the dirt.
Oh, we're going back here again.
Each vehicle has its own special route designed to match its strengths. The AGP stands out for its speed and braking quality, and of course it sticks to asphalt and is unbeatable in corners. So to make things fair, it will be racing the longest route.
Won't that be the same for the MotoGP though?
The bike's route, on the other hand, is shorter but ultra technical, forcing the rider to swing through the curves without losing speed.
Yeah, that's gonna eat up a lot of my time on recovery. Am I leader or am I behind?
Look at the rally switching between dirt and asphalt. That's its strength. In addition to its high acceleration, its all-terrain capability means it can compete with faster rivals.
All-wheel drive, baby. But I can't see if I'm leading or not. had a really bad lap one, I'm gonna say. Ow. Oh my god, I'm leading.
The AGP seems to be ahead for the moment, but don't forget that its path is the longest. Everything can still change.
What do you mean it's leading? I'm the one who's leading. I know we got this. We're gonna put those Red Bull athletes to shame. They should have picked the Rallycross if that's the case. God, I still can't counter steer properly in that corner. Ow.
We're coming to the end. We're about to find out who's going to win the ultimate racetrack, the Speed War.
Yeah, no, I got this in the bag.
It's a two-wheel kingdom. Victory for the bike.
Huh? You're kidding me! I was leading lap 2. What the heck? That's rigged. How did the bike win? You know what? I'm changing disciplines. I'm changing disciplines. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I will go with Alpha GP, and if I still lose, I would say this is rigged in favor of the MotoGP.
AGP, champion of all motorsports? Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, this is a different RB.
Answer in about a few minutes.
Oh wow, nice flex with the wheelie, bro.
The rally car has already changed its course to reach the dirt. Each vehicle has its own special route designed to match its strengths. The AGP stands out for its speed and braking quality, and of course it sticks to asphalt and is unbeatable in corners. So to make things fair, it will be racing the longest route.
So it's similar to the route with the air race.
The bike's route, on the other hand, is shorter but ultra
Yo!
technical, forcing the rider to swing through the curves without losing speed.
Yeah, no, AGP's got this. Rally seems rigged. If I see that Rally jump ahead of me again,
The AGP seems to be ahead for the moment, but don't forget that its path is the longest. Everything can still change.
you mother... I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Ford yet on that side. Morales jumping on my face again. Huh? How did you... Guys! How?
Time for the family photo.
How? What? I left that MotoGP in the dust. How could he? How dare he? At least show these guys in the map. Come on. I saw the rallycross car there.
We're coming to the end. We're about to find out who's going to win the ultimate racetrack, the Speed War.
Yeah, no, MotoGP is not winning this. Hell no!
The AGP won, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen of Motorsport, the one and only.
Yo, what? I'm surprised I saw those two as soon as I passed the goal. They should have put the other two right next to me, at least. Right, 336, not too shabby.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. End of Speed Clash, the first milestone in a promising relationship between Red Bull and Motorfest.
First?
I'm sure this is just the beginning.
First?
You've discovered a multitude of racing vehicles in this playlist, all of them motorsports gems. But we had to choose just one for the reward. We thought maybe you wouldn't mind having a Red Bull branded Ferrari in your garage. The Ferrari F488 GT3 FE Corse is just for you.
Is the accent necessary, Cara, for you to say Ferrari 488 AF GT Corse? You really have to roll your R's there. Come on. Okay, but my big question with this Ferrari is actually cut into two parts. Part 1, how different is this from the other Ferrari 488 that we have? Or do we have a 458? And 2, can we change the livery of this Ferrari? And I felt like that MV has more visual fidelity than the previous ones. And from what we have heard earlier, there is more than just one Red Bull playlist. So I believe in a future update, we're going to be getting a second Red Bull playlist. During the same season, I mean. It's good. I'm actually looking forward to that one. Nah. Let's go challenges. Let's see what we can unlock when we do the challenges, though. Wait, get my
New
reward.
challenges unlocked.
Own 5 rallies. Okay. Alright, so we win. Okay. Red Bull uniform, Apex Smoke, more bucks, Purple Beam, and X Racer as a legendary title. Alright,
Shall
now
we continue our journey, driver?
Now going back to my main question, how different is this Ferrari from the Ferrari that we have? So let us sort by brand. Ferrari. Okay. So this is the 488 GT3 AF Corsa. And this is the regular 488. So performance-wise, it is much faster or much better than the base 488. Visually though, they're alike. It's just reskin from the wheels and the body. But everything else, this bloke is just a reskin. 591, same specs. Yeah, it's just a reskin. Now, second question. That answers the second question. So this one gets locked into just the Red Bull livery. Am I disappointed? Partly. Because imagine this. This one has more freedom with regards to the liveries that you want to install in this thing. So let's go over one of the cool ones produced by the community here. I won't be surprised if there is like some sort of Red Bull knockoff here. So that hey, have you beaten the Red Bull playlist yet? No? Because the prize car is the GT3 488 GT3 AF Corsa. Oh, I have that one too. I have my own 488 GT3 at home. Elaborate. And then he shows you is just a reskin of the base model Ferrari 488. But I would just like to say, not bad with the community. They did really good skins here. Oh, wait. There it is. There it is. It's just in black, but there it is. We have the AF Corsa at home. You know what? For craps and giggles, I'ma install that and put the same window tint vanity. Alright, and let's do a proper visual comparison. Yeah, some parts are the same, but some parts are not. But you can clearly see. So this is a bit of an exclusive thing. I don't think this is the first time Motorfest has done such quote-unquote lazy prize car work. Because the other one that they have done far recently, let us turn off the filter, is when we go here to Hypercar. And let us go from brands down to Rimac. By argument, you could say it's lazy, but in another argument, you could say it's sorta unique. So this is the base model Rimac Nevera. And this is the Time Attack Edition Rimac Nevera. Overall, body-wise, they are kinda the same vehicle. It's just that the Nevera is reskinned, where you get permanent green areas in the Time Attack Edition and a fixed GT wing, a fixed wing, because the base Nevera, to reach a certain speed, there we go, the active arrow kicks in. And this is the unique feature of the Rimac Nevera. Now, if we go to the Rimac Nevera Time Attack, no way, I forgot, I can't test drive this because I already own this. But case in point being,
Leave no playlist unfinished, driver.
Case in point being, the Rimac Nevera Time Attack has the fixed GT, the fixed wing, so no active arrow. But if you put it side by side, it is basically the same car. So the same could be said with the 488 AF GT3 AF Corsa and the 488 GT3 base model. And we can also clearly see that there is a performance difference between the two. Obviously, the reskin one performs much better. But anyway, going back on focus on the playlist, you know what? Let us actually go through the podcast. Music player.
I would say I use like a jet. You know, like you can see the fire from the exhaust, like full time. We risk our life, but it is what it is. You know, like and after you get a new machines, I want to have like proper missile, and how do you say the minigun.
Yeah, and the one with the like the Tommy gun with the.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. I think. This
Okay, so listening a bit to the playlist, some parts are actually helpful for those who have not listened to the opinions of other brand sponsored athletes, creators in the field of motorsports. So this is a bit of an informative type of playlist, and I kind of like it. But would I have it consistently on my end? I don't think I would. But I would at least say it's off to a good start. So this is playlist 1 of 2 for the Crew Motorfest's Red Bull update. They said it would be like around next month or on May we would be getting the second playlist. So I'm gonna look forward to that one. So far here we've covered racing class, consisting of Alpha GP, race cars, MotoGP, and Rallycross. I wonder what the other Red Bull disciplines we would be having. And Becky Evans did say that she would be the host on that one. Would it involve other Red Bull athletes on that next one? Would we be getting also an update onto the podcast playlist? Maybe, maybe not, but we'll see. But anyway, that's it from me and the Red Bull playlist for now. I'm gonna let Yuki and Becky yap it up here onto their podcast. So I will see you guys in the next playlist showcase here in the Crew Motorfest.
Went through it, those moments, and evolved throughout the years. And yeah, especially compared to first day Formula 1 was 2021, and compared now it's a lot different, even like 4 years.